How to find a main in Brawlhalla. Now, first I'm gonna start with the beginners first and how their account was gonna look. So if you're any experienced, you can skip a little bit ahead. Now, when you start Brawlhalla, your game's gonna somewhat look like this. Now, I have some characters unlocked, so just ignore that. The ones you want to focus on are the ones with the exclamation mark. Those are the ones on the free rotation that you can try out. And they have every single weapon. So Artemis has Lance and Scythe. Caspian has gauntlets and guitars. Zol has axe and cannon. Zariel has bow and gauntlets. Vivi has boots and blasters. Ezio has sword and orb. Mako has great sword and guitars. Cassidy has blasters and hammer. And Orion has lance and spear. Now, all I want you to do is try out every single character on rotation and have a feel for which weapon you like the most and just go off of that. Like, if I like Orion's lance, let's say if I like Lance, I'm probably gonna look for like Artemis because she also has Lance, and maybe like Vax down the road. So that's just like something simple to find out a character you can like. Now back to my other players out there. This is where it's gonna get a little tricky because most likely you're gonna go left and right on every single character. Like, I have played a lot of characters and I still probably to this day don't have a character that I just like truly love and just want to max out, and that's fine. I just enjoy all the characters. But there are some that I favorite more than others, like my Jayon at 68 and my Mordex chilling around 61. And the rest is just kind of like 49s and 51s and 48s and 44s. They're all around there. So what I like to do is just keep like 5 characters that I really love and just have them as the characters that I play the most. So one of my best weapons is Scythe. You do a lot of fun stuff with it. So I kind of like just play around with the Scythe characters. But I mostly like Mordex over them because of the speed. And he just has a lot of strength. Now, all I do is take Mordex, for example, and then look at every other character on the roster. Who is fast and really strong? Like Jayon is fast and really strong. Uh, let's see who else is. Fate is pretty decently fast and really strong. That's another character I'll probably play. And so it's like, let's see. I'll say like Sidra is pretty fast and really strong. Those are like characters that are most likely you lean towards because I really love speed and strength. I'm not really a fan of defense characters, so I wouldn't play like somebody like Magyar or like Sir Roland or even like, I don't know, Queen Nai because they're just way too slow. But I might lean towards Onyx because Onyx is way faster than them. So it's like, it goes like left and right for me. So you just gotta take a what stats you want and just go off of that and then the weapons. Now, once you get that down, then we gotta go into the signatures of each character, which signatures is like a make or break deal for me. I hate playing characters that have bad signatures that are just like unusable. It makes the character really bland. So for example, on Mordex, he has pretty cool looking signatures. They all have ice effects on them. They have their use cases and they have giant hitboxes with a lot of force. Now with Artemis, really fast signatures, hit pretty decently hard, cool galaxy type sound effects and cool visuals with Artemis. Artemis is very cool. Now when I look at somebody like Moonin, it's just not as like exciting as the other two. I mean, it's pretty cool. I guess the music on the NSIG and the hitting on NSIG, but the other SIGs, I don't really think they're that exciting. Now, the last section I gotta say is how the character looks. Now, I'm a type of person that if my character is ugly, I'm not playing them. Like, I literally love Yumiko's design. And Yumiko's SIGs are really good. And her stats are really fun to play around with. Yumiko's a character I'll play. But, man, what's the character? Maybe like 7. I wouldn't play 7. Not really. Because I don't really like Cannon and Spear with these tanky stats with slow speed. I mean, her SIGs are really cool. Especially with that flamethrower. It's really funny. And she's just like a robot. And I don't really like, it's all right design. It's just a robot. So it's like, man, it's not really that interesting. And then let's say, who's another cool one? You know what? I think Raptor is really cool too. I think Raptor has a really cool design. He's like a Power Ranger dude, and like his signatures are feel really good, and he's really strong with really fast speed. So it's like another character I really play, and you can see it by the level. I play quite a bit of Raptor. He's really fun. So that's like another thing you can look out for. It's like look. That's like also another reason why people don't play like certain characters. Like most people don't even play Moonin because like really people like Moonin skins are not really that great. So people don't really like play Moonin a lot. Same with like Reno, but like it's probably most likely his weapons. It's most likely his weapons. Dia looks good. Her signatures are really fun, but it's most likely her stats that drive people away because she's like low defense. So there's like a lot of stuff to keep in factor with that. Now, honestly, I think I'm done. I pretty much covered everything that makes every Brawlhalla character unique from each other. And I hope you find your main, or you're probably going to be like me where I'm just blacking out every character and will never ever find their main. Help me.